Good morning, everyone. My name is Julita Nenggolan. So, today the topic that I will present to you is about semantic. What is the definition of semantic? Semantic is the study of the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. In even, semantic is a branch of linguistics. Linguistic semantic deal with the conventional meaning conveyed by the use of words, phrases, and sentences of a language. When we define word, we deal with the conceptual meaning rather than associative meaning. And conceptual meaning cover those basic essential components of meaning that are conveyed by the literal use of a word. And then literally means is basically using a word or sentence not in the way it sounds but the way the dictionary will describe it. For example, when I said like this, I felt like I was walking on the water, actually implying that you were not walking on the water, but it just felt that way. This is the conceptual meaning. Next. Different people might have different association or connotation attached to a word like neatly. They might they might associate it with pain or illness, blood, drugs, street, hard to find, and etc. The association might differ from one person to the next and are not treated as a part of words' conceptual meaning. And then we go to semantic features. Semantic feature is a words as a containers of a meaning. We see as a containers. It's mean like yeah, containers of a meaning. I will explain. Sorry. Conceptual components of meaning for any lexical item. This is the semantic features. I will explain more. I will take the example. For example, the sentence that I will take is the hamburger at the boy. The boy ate the hamburger. The first sentence is syntactically good, but the semantically odd. The components of the conceptual meaning of the noun hamburger must be significantly different from those of noun boy, there befitting one not being the other from being used as the subject of the verb ate. And then for the semantic rules, instead of thinking word as a containers of meaning, we can look at the roles they play. This is the semantic rules. For example, is the boy kicked the ball. This is, we can see in the slide the example of the sentence, the boy kicked the ball. The semantic rules we can identify a small number of semantic rules also uh, this noun process. The first one is agent, theme, instrument. The agent and theme The agents are typically human. They can also be non-human entities that cause an actions. Is a noun presses denotating. For example, the wind blew the ball away, a car ran over the ball, the dog caught the ball. The theme is typically non-human but can be human. For example, the dog chased the ball. Sorry, the dog chased the boy. When a noun phrase is used to designated entity as the person who is feeling, perception, or state, it fills the semantic role as an experience. If we see, know, or enjoy something, we are not really performing an action. Hence, we are not agent. We are the rule of experiencer or instrument. If an agent use another entity in order to perform an action, that other entity fills the role of the instrument. For the example, this is the example. The boy cut the rope with an old razor. He drew, and then the second one is he drew the picture with a pencil. And then for the lexical relation, there is I'm sorry, there is a synonym, antonym, hyponym, prototypes, homophones, hononyms, polysemy, metonymy. I will discuss this one by one. Synonym. Synonym is two or more words with the very close related meaning are called synonym. For example, this is I put the sum of words have synonym. I will read some of them. Almost, nearly, big, large, broad, wide, by, purchase, and so on. This is the example of synonym. And two forms with the opposite meaning are called antonym. This is the example: big, small, fast, slow, happy, sad, hot, cold, long, short, male, female, and so on. We can read in the slide. And then is hyponym. Hyponym. Hyponym, when the meaning of the form is included in the meaning of another relationship, is described as hyponym. For example, this is the example: animal, dog, poodle, vegetable, carrot, flowers, and so on. And prototypes. Prototypes is explain the meaning of certain word in terms resemblance to the clearest example. For example, pigeon and sparrow are closer to the prototype than orchid and penguins. This is the example. Clothing, shirts are closer than shoes. Yeah, we can understand from the example. And then homophones. Homopone is when two or more different written from forms have the same pronunciation. They are described as homophones. Uh, bear, we can see the spelling on the slide: bear, beer, meat, flower, pale, right, whole, to, or so on. And then homonyms. What is homonyms? This is the example of homonyms is bank over river, bank financial institution, pupil at the school, pupil in the eye, race, contest of speed, race as a ethnic group. And then collocation, which word tend to occur with the word with the words. This is daily, tree, salt, pepper, and so on. And I think that's all about my presentation. I hope you understand. Thank you. God bless you.